The LTTE is the most dangerous terrorist organization in the world. Al-Qaeda and Hamas are secondary. Sri Lanka suffered 30 years from a brutal terrorist separatist agenda. Sri Lanka army could have easily eradicated terrorism from our soil at any time, any given time within these 30 years. Certain misguided Western elements prevented us from eradicating terrorism. The first person to do that, when Operation Vadamarachi was about to eradicate terrorism, was the Indian Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi. Their beloved leader, Gandhi, was assassinated by Tamil Tiger terrorists. The FBI website also says they are the modern suicide bombers who invented the suicide bomb, the suicide belt. They also recruited pregnant women as suicide bombers and killers. They recruited children and trained them in warfare and trained them as child soldiers. They are the only terrorist organization to kill 2 world leaders. No other organization has done that. Gandhi and the Sri Lankan president. Ladies and gentlemen, the last country that tried to intervene and stop eradicating terrorism is Norway. You can see, unfortunately, Norway is nowhere now with terrorism. You can see, unfortunately, the person who massacred those innocent Norwegians has taken a leaf from the LTTE warfare propaganda tactics and was in an army uniform, police uniform, and he has called the people who was in hiding, saying that everything is alright, come out from the police. When they came out, they shot them. Who trained that? Who cultivated that? LTTE Tamil Tiger terrorists, early 1990s, massacred Anuradhapura devotees dressed in army fatigue, in army uniform. They invented that. We, after 30 years, stopped Tamil Tiger terrorists, and we won. We will show the world, we showed the world how terrorism should be eradicated, and we have done so. But that's only ground warfare. There are few other elements for terrorism. One is media terrorism. The world is yet to understand what that is. Terrorism financing or finance terrorism. That's another terrorism element. People smuggling, arms dealing, drug smuggling is another element of fundraising for terrorists. Their ships are international waters. Sri Lanka has destroyed a number of them, but we have done our duty. Sri Lanka not only produced the worst, most brutal terror organ, we've also eradicated them. Australia learned from Sri Lanka. The world must learn from Sri Lanka. We will show them how to eradicate media terrorism. Just give us a couple of months, we will do that. United States is suffering in Iraq. United States, learn from Sri Lanka. We eradicate terrorism. Our boys in Australia, Australian boys, are suffering in Afghanistan. We don't know what to do in Afghanistan, in Uruzgan province. Improvised bombs are used by Afghans, Afghan terrorists I mean. That's a direct lift from the LTTE war campaign. Who trained them to do that? LTTE. 30 countries in the world has proscribed and banned LTTE, except the country we live in now, Australia, has not done that. Why is that? We asked that question. Last year, in one of the small Tamil front organizations, that's a new phenomenon again, no terrorist will come up and say, yep, I'm a terrorist organization, this is me. But there are front organizations. In one organization only, the media campaign, the budget for the propaganda campaign was 80,000 Australian dollars.
we can see that money speaking now. Sri Lankans, we have woken up. We will take this to the streets. We will take this to the Federal Parliament of Australia. Look at these people. We will take it to the Parliament. One objective of us is to sign a petition. This is a democratic right of a citizen to bring a petition towards the Parliament and table it. We are requesting the Australian Parliament not to take any prejudicial decisions against Sri Lanka, to help the reconciliation process in Sri Lanka. Finally, I'd like to invite you all to sign that petition. It's going around. I think next week New South Wales is organizing another rally, a demonstration. We will get the same petitions signed there. Finally, Sri Lanka is not Libya. Sri Lanka is not Rwanda. We are a democratic country, one of the long-standing democratic countries in South Asia. We have a democratic system. The army, Sri Lankan army, rescued 300,000 innocent Tamil civilians taken as hostage by the LTTE during the last phase of the war. None of this was stated in the Channel 4 or ABC. Why is that? The Sri Lankan army and the government and the people sacrificed 30 years. We've taken bullets rescuing innocent Tamil civilians. None of that was shown in that film. It's a work of art. Ladies and gentlemen, do not believe what they say. It's part of the propaganda campaign of the LTTE. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Sri Lanka Jaya! Thank you.
One nation! One nation! Sri Lanka! One nation! Sri Lanka! One nation! Sri Lanka! One nation! Sri Lanka!
We have links with Sri Lanka. Some of our citizens of Sri Lanka dual citizens. We must dedicate ourselves, irrespective of race, religion and language, to build a democratic socialist state based on freedom, justice and prosperity and nothing else. No racial lines, no religious lines. It's one democratic state. That is our aim.